Hello boys and girls, welcome to Mrs. Vennell's Kitchen. Today I am going to share with you 3 different ways to make a sandwich. I'm going to use peanut butter and jelly as my ingredients, but you could use whatever ingredients you want for your sandwich. So you could make a ham and cheese, or you could make a Nutella and peanut butter, or you could do Nutella and bananas. You can choose however you want to fill it. But today we're going to try a sandwich 3 different ways, because I'm guessing you're spending a lot of time helping your parents at home, and maybe one of your chores is to make lunch. So you might want to think about how you can change it up next week. So before we can begin making our sandwiches, we have to make sure that our hands are clean. So first of all, I'm going to wash my hands and get ready for making sure that we stay germ-free as we make our sandwich. Anytime you're cooking in the kitchen, you're going to want to make sure that you spend a good amount of time washing your hands, going in between your fingers for each one, thinking about your nails, and washing for at least like the happy birthday song ×2. The other thing I would say is, as you are cooking, if you're in the kitchen a lot, notice that my hair's pulled back, so I won't have a chance of dropping any of my hair on my food, so I'm thinking about that. And then I have an apron on. All right, so this is a twist on just a normal peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You're going to make it the way you normally do. I'm gonna put my peanut butter, spread that out like this. And I'm kind of silly. I like 1 knife for each piece, for each ingredient. And then I'm gonna get my jelly. I think it needs a little bit more. Everybody likes a different amount, right? And yours might be a strawberry jelly. I'm using grape because grape jelly is what Megan and Cooper like. And then also we've done sunflower butter and we've done almond butter, so you can make this with lots of different ways. All right, so I've made my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I have my peanut butter and my jelly and my sandwiches put together, and now I have a choice. So if you have cookie cutters at home, you could ask your parents if you could look at them to find one that you might want to press down onto your sandwich and make, like this is a bunny cookie cutter, so I can make little bunnies. Or you could make something that my kids liked. I called it the house. Now, you're going to have to use your imagination because it's not going to look like a true house at the end. But it was kind of fun. So I cut the crust off, and my kids still ate the crust. You may or may not like it. And at the end, I'm going to have, I hear my golden retriever Sammy coming in the kitchen. She hears me making lunch. All right, so here we have our, we have our sandwich. And then I'm going to cut a little door out of the middle. So it's a little rectangle. And I'm going to cut triangles right here. So I have cut a rectangle and I've cut a triangle. And then I am going to make it look like this, where now I have the chimney for the house, and I have a little door, and then I have my house. So one way you can make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that might be different than what you're normally used to is to first take your bread and put it in the toaster. You're going to wait for it to toast, and then when it comes out, then you're going to add your peanut butter and your jelly to it. This is how my mom cooked everything. Everything was always an extra little toasty. Bringing back Linda Alexander days. All right, so that's okay. Have you ever burned toast before? Let me teach you what Linda Alexander taught me how to do. So you're gonna just take your knife and you're just gonna give it a little toast. Look at that, look, it's okay. Hello, I didn't want that quite that crispy. Every part else looks pretty good, so we're gonna use that. Oh, let's see on this back side. It's a good thing my hands are clean. All right, so now we're ready to try to make our sandwich again. All right, so our peanut butter's ready to go. Now it's jelly time. And I bet you're already thinking, I know what she's gonna do. As soon as she has jellied this side, she's gonna put the two pieces together. And you guessed it, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So now it's just a toasty version of your normal peanut butter and jelly sandwich that you didn't have to cook. Has a little bit of a different crunchy flavor to it, and even if you over toast it, I taught you that trick to just scrape off just a little bit and it's still good to go. All right, so the last way that you can make a different type of peanut butter and jelly sandwich is to make what I call a roll-up. And so, same thing, you can choose the jelly first or the peanut butter. I kind of prefer doing peanut butter first, but you play around with it and decide which way you like. So I'm gonna give a little coating of peanut butter all around. Almost looks like a little pizza, doesn't it? And then I'm gonna put the jelly. Okay. And then I'm gonna roll it up, hence the word peanut butter and jelly roll up. All right, push my sleeves up. Roll it, roll it, roll it. It might be a little messy on the ends, and that's okay. And then I'm going to make little cuts. So I'm gonna cut it on a diagonal. And then I have these little peanut butter and jelly roll-up bites that look like this. I need to do it where it's not so toasty.